Hey, I'm going to catch you up a little on the channel, and then I'm going to teach you something that will genuinely change how your tomatoes turn out this year. All right, but first, you might want to know who I am. This is your first time seeing me. I'm Connor, the editor. I'm the guy behind Backyard Buddy, not the face you're used to seeing on the thumbnails. I'm the one in the background, the editor, the one who takes all the raw footage and cuts it down so that it actually flows by the time you actually watch it as a finished video. And I just figured it was time to hop on and talk to you like a real person for a bit. So, catching you up. Things over here have been going full on. I've got more footage right now waiting on me than I've had in a long time. I've been chipping away, night after night, getting all the footage into shape. Some of these videos take me long sessions because I don't want to put out something that I'm not happy with. So if there's ever a quiet stretch on the channel between uploads, that's why. It's usually me back here making sure every video is actually good. There's a lot coming. I promise you that. Right. Anyway, tomatoes, pruning. Let me show you how I do it without stressing the plant now, because done wrong, pruning does more harm than good. So first you got to know what you're even looking for. On a tomato plant, you've got the main stem and then you've got the branches coming off of it. And then right at the joint where the branch meets the main stem, in that little crook, a new shoot is going to start growing. So that's what people call a sucker. Left alone, every one of these suckers turns into a whole new stem with its own branches and its own suckers. And before long, you got this giant tangled bush putting all its energy into leaves and growing in every direction instead of into fruit. So here's the move. You pinch these suckers out while they're small. When a sucker is just an inch or two, you can pinch it right off with your fingers pretty easily. Nice and clean. The plant barely even notices. That's the key to not stressing it. Tiny pinch heals over in no time. What stresses a plant is when you let those suckers grow into thick stems and then hack them off later and then leave a big open wound, because now you've got like a real injury that disease can get into. So the trick isn't pruning hard, it's pruning early and pruning little. Walk your plants once a week, pinch the small suckers and you're done. A couple more things though. This is mainly for tall, like vining types, the ones that just keep climbing all season. If you got the bushy kind that stays compact and sets all its fruit at once, leave it pretty much alone. Those don't need it. Whenever you've got, pull off the lower leaves, the ones near the ground that are touching the soil and getting splashed when you water. Those bottom leaves are how a lot of disease climbs up into the plant. So getting them out of the way keeps everything healthier. A couple bonus bits while we're at it too. First, don't go mad and strip the plant bare either. These leaves are how the plant feeds itself. So in a hot climate, they actually shade the fruit and stop it from just scorching in the sun. So you're tidying it up and steering its energy, not giving it a buzz cut. Aim to keep it open and airy, not naked. And here's another fun one. Those suckers you pinch off, don't just throw them out. Drop a healthy one in a glass of water on the windowsill. In a week or two, it'll grow its own roots. And you got a brand new tomato plant for free. I've filled half a bed that way. Free plants just from the bits you normally throw out. One last tip. Do your pruning in the morning on a dry day if you can. The little wounds dry and heal over much faster when it's not damp. So you're not leaving a wet, open spot for a problem to set in. Clean hands or clean snips too. Don't go straight from a sick-looking plant to a healthy one without a wipe. And that's it. Pinch the suckers small. Leave the bush types be. Clear the bottom leaves. Do it in the morning. Your plants will put their energy where you want it, into the ripening fruit, not into being a jungle. All right, so thanks for sticking with me on the channel. Lots more is coming. Go check your tomatoes for suckers, and I'll catch you in the next one.